Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a special reading for the sign of Sagittarius and their twin flame connection. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. It helps the channel to grow. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to you to solicit for private readings. I do offer them though, and if you're interested in signing up for a private reading, the information about that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. So, Sagittarius, the sun is setting, the light is dimming. So I wanted to get your reading in before it went down completely. If you came to this reading and you have no idea what a twin flame is, and you're not sure if you're in a twin flame connection, please look it up online. People do a much better job than I'm about to do to explain it. Not everyone is in a twin flame connection, but you may still resonate with the message somehow. Twin flames, in a nutshell, are basically one soul, two bodies. So one soul split into two. So you still have your whole soul, and that other person has their whole soul, but you have an oversoul, and it's the both of you together. So twins, if you're lucky enough to meet your twin in this lifetime, because a lot of twins do not meet each other, do not always travel in the same lifetimes together. If you've met your twin, then you sign the contract to come to Earth to learn from each other, and you do that by connecting and then going through a separation period, because you and your twin have triggered each other to the point where you have to separate to find self-love. And in doing that, in finding self-love, you spiritually ascend. You discover what your spiritual gifts are, and you use those gifts to help others. So when I am in separation with my twin right now, and in that separation, I discovered my ability to read tarot, my clairaudience, clairsentience, and clairvoyance. And this is why I'm here today, is because of me separating from my twin and blocking him, but also realizing that I had a lot of inner work to do, spiritual work to do, and healing. And once that happens, so much abundance comes into your life. So much abundance came into my life when I just focused on myself, and that's what it's all about. And so hopefully, I hope that's what you are doing right now, Sagittarius, purely focusing on yourself. And it's not a selfish thing. We're still loving and compassionate to others. We're still there for our friends and family. But when you meet your twin, it can be intoxicating and mesmerizing and magnetic. And if you're not careful, you lose yourself and you have a little bit of an identity crisis. We don't want that. So I'm going to be doing your reading today, twins, with the Way Home Tarot. And your oracle will be from the Human Spirit Oracle, to get the overall energy of the reading. What do we have? Oh my God. So what's really crazy, this is so crazy, just like personally, the card you got is Third Eye Blind, and it's a number 42, which is a 6, which is the Lover's card in the tarot. So that's very, very key. But what's crazy about this is, number one, the third eye is not covered. It's the actual eyes. Third eye is up here, right? I was watching a very amazing medium and intuitive. Her account is I Scry with Steph. I Scry, S-C-R-Y, with Steph, as in Stephanie. She's amazing. She's an intuitive. She's done a personal reading for me what she does. I highly encourage you to follow her. This is her signature right here. If you buy a personal reading with her, she will create a ink blot in your, she'll say an ink blot in your name and essence, and then she will scry, just like a tarot card, right? She will scry the imagery. And I will tell you something, that that reading that she did for me is actually public on her channel, and you can watch it. I watched it, and I was thoroughly freaked out. Thoroughly freaked out because of how accurate it was. And just freaked out in the most amazing way. So now I tell everybody about her, go follow her. Anyway, watching her this morning, and she said, now I'm hearing the band Third Eye Blind. Very significant. Also the fact that I'm a Sagittarius rising. Very, very significant. What does it mean to have third eye blind? To not be able to see with your intuitive sight. So, is there a part of you that's denying this connection, Sag? Maybe so. Maybe you have a good reason to. I'm sure you do, actually. All right. 4 cards for the base spread, 4 cards as clarifier. Oh, if you have any placements in Aries, you may want to watch their reading because they got the same card in the same spot. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Too many cards there, Spirit. Too many, too many. Let's see, just 1 card, please. Your cards are just falling out of my hands. There's a lot of energy here. Now I hear the sirens going by. Emergency, emergency, you know? It's just like everything is so dramatic. And bless the people who... You always want to bless, right? Anytime you hear siren go by, just bless the service workers who risk their lives, and bless the people that they're going to. May they be safe from harm. Okay. Sag. The first 2 cards are going to be your energy with regards to this twin flame connection. You got the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. We can see here it's like an anthill. Now, I saw a very different reading, as different symbolism in the last reading I did with this card. But for you, I'm really focusing more about what's going on underneath the anthill, all the intricate connections that are being made. It's clarified by the Justice card in the reverse. Justice card is Libra energy. You may be dealing with a Libra. Take it as it resonates, but let's talk about this for a second. It's kind of like this energy is kind of reminding me of how this looks a little bit. It's like this zigzag energy, like this back and forth, almost as if like the cords between you and your twin flame are so intricate that you get lost in them sometimes. Are you getting lost in all of it? Have you tried to cut cords with your twin? We can't do that, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. I've tried to cut cords with my twin many times. No matter how much I love him, I've tried to cut cords. It doesn't work. Which is not to say that you will end up with your twin in this lifetime, and that's almost not the point. The point of the twin flame connection is to spiritually ascend, to find love for yourself as well as love for the other. But yourself, love for self is always first. And when you're in the twin flame connection, you're so fixated on them, it's hard, you lose yourself, right? So I just see, it's almost like you're figuring out how everything all this time has been connected, right? And that part of that karma, right? It's not the same as a karmic partner, but part of the karma of experience still needs to be worked through with the Justice card in reverse. There's still lessons, because now Spirit is showing me my own astrological chart, and Libra sits at the part of my chart in the North Node. The North Node talks about lessons that we need to learn. So Spirit wanted me to say there's still some lessons that you need to learn. And you know this. I think, I feel like you have, this light is kind of intense. You have a keen awareness of it. You may not know what all the lessons are, but you can feel energetically that you still have a little bit to go. Just a little bit to go. Right? Because you've built something really, really intricate. And Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration. So if it's you, your twin, and Spirit kind of collaborating in the 5D, right? Their higher self and your higher self. Maybe it's hard for you to see right now because you haven't like tapped into that energy. Sorry, I have to light another candle. I always have, anytime I read tarot in my home, I always have 2 candles burning at the same time. So that's your energy. I actually want one more clarifier for that one. Oh, that was fast. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands talks about kind of an inner conflict, an inner battle. You know, you're like, you're like fighting against yourself. Sorry, I'm looking onto the top of the building across the street from mine, and I see somebody on the roof, but there's like a kind of, their umbrellas, and like there's a whole deck up there that I never noticed. And I've lived in this building for 8 years. I never noticed that. That's relevant somehow because it's almost like this energy. Because they're so... Sorry, there's like a sudden fear that came in me, and I was just hoping that person wasn't about to... I think I'm imagining it. Please ignore me. Although that felt really significant. I don't know why that was coming through, but I didn't know if they were gonna jump. They didn't jump. They were just they were actually taking a towel out and like putting it on a chair. As far as I can see, it's very far away, but there's something to that. I don't know if you know, God forbid, but like it's okay. So Spirit is kind of telling me that just like there were times when it just felt that dramatic. It felt like you were just at the end of your rope. Sorry for that weird interjection, Sag. But that was the message. It's just like you felt, and I know, I understand that feeling. And I understand that feeling of just being at your wit's end, at the end of your rope. I don't know if I can deal with this. Right? Not to like that place of extreme, but close, you know, just like really, it's really testing every piece of the fiber of who you are. And how are they feeling right now? This is their energy, the 2 of Pentacles, a little bit of back and forth clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is an amazing energy. It represents good luck, represents Jupiterian energy, Jupiter, the planet of expansion. What I'm really interested in and kind of weirded out by is the fact that there are 2 little eyes right here. It's almost like I can't make heads or tails of what that's supposed to represent. Spirit in the darkness. That somehow part of them part of your twin understands that your connection is divinely guided. And even in that understanding, they're still a little on the fence about it. They don't know if it's something that they want eventually. They're not sure. Sorry, my camera, it's a little dark in here, so now my camera is starting to lose a little bit of focus. So they're starting to reject that part of themselves. Reject their own divine power is what I just heard. So if you are starting, you know, if you've gone through your spiritual awakening and you're starting to exhibit spiritual gifts, whatever those gifts can be, maybe you can see auras, maybe you can, maybe you're a medium and you can see spirits, maybe you can, maybe there's synchronicities all around, whatever it is for you. You know, you're kind of sitting in that energy right now, kind of grappling with it, and maybe there's a part of them that's just like, I don't even want to look at that right now, you know, or take it vice versa, take it as it resonates. But they're on the fence. They're on the fence about something. These are such starkly different energies, aren't they? And typically I would want to be in this scenario, but then there are like two little eyes here that are so curious. It's kind of like, what's lingering there in the darkness? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What is the energy of the connection between the two of you? Hey, it's not easy. The Three of Swords. This is one of the toughest cards in tarot. It's the heartbreak card. A little agonizing, disappointing, just everything all over the place, right? But kind of weirdly beautiful in this rendering. You know, that could be wine, sure. But things are shattered, right? We're trying to see things as they are while still keeping something going in this twin flame relationship. Ooh! Oh my God, that scared me. There's a bird that landed right smack dab in front of me on the ledge, which is not very, the ledge is pretty shallow, and its wings fluttered against the, God, that scared me. Its wings fluttered against the window. What's going on in your reading, Sag? What's going on in your reading? That was very, but I'm not scared by birds. It caught me off guard. So it caught me off guard. I mean, there's something to it, right? Like spirit is speaking to you right now, or they're trying to. Spirit's trying to get through to you, but they hit the window. They're hitting a roadblock. They can't access your sight because you're just like, I don't want to see. You're literally covering your eyes, and maybe your twin is doing that too. Are you both in rejection of this connection because it was too painful? But Spirit's saying, you know what? Like, there's so much beauty to be found. Will you accept the offer to delve deeper into the mystery? Because you delve deeper into that mystery, you'll find fortune on the other side. Sorry, Sag, you have a lot of interruptions in your reading today. Very dramatic. Tremendously dramatic. Maybe I should have stopped at Aries for the day. Aces always bring new from the divine. They want to bring you a new, passionate beginning. It's in the upright, and it's clarifying this. It's like, turn this energy into something productive, something you can use. Right? What is their advice? Because this is the connection right now. What is Spirit's advice? You have the Hanged Man in the upright. can see here like the chrysalis, right? And all the magic of the universe happening inside that process. I can see the outline. It's hard to see it on the camera, but I can see the outline of the butterfly all kind of cocooned in there, right? And the Son of Cups or the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So if you are in separation right now, you will not be reaching out anytime soon, because you're both trying to get the 30,000 foot perspective on what the heck is happening here. You're both in the kind of hangman energy where you're nestled in your cocoon of safety. You like it there. You're not ready to be that butterfly yet. That's okay. You're not ready to offer. The knights always offer something. You're not ready to offer. That's okay. You don't have to. You never have to if you don't want to. But right now, as of right now, it's not going to happen. That's okay. You're focusing on your self-growth. You're focusing on your transformation. So really get in touch with your self, with your kundalini, right? If you don't have a meditation practice, I encourage you to start one, even if that means taking a swim at your community pool or your own pool, taking a walk in nature, grounding yourself, being in the presence of happy children, snuggling up with spirit guides that are pets, really enjoying your life and taking stock of what your talents are, your gifts, skills, and abilities. So that's your reading, Sag. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you so much, Sag.